New Jersey legislators are pushing a bill that would allow undocumented immigrants to get a driver's license here in the Garden State. Democrat Assemblywoman Annette Quijano of Elizabeth sponsored the bill. She says it's not just for illegals, it's for anybody.
This bill doesn't only address Hispanics or Latinos in the state of New Jersey. This is for every individual that is undocumented and is in New Jersey. This is a safety issue. I would want to protect your family as well as my family.
Bill, similar legislation has passed in nearly a dozen states, including Maryland, Connecticut, Vermont. Critics like Republican Assemblyman Anthony Bucco, however, see it as a free pass for illegals and a possible security threat.
Are we now going to have to train the TSA agents to learn the difference between a resident's driver's license and one of these driver's licenses for an illegal alien? I mean, I think my colleagues missed the point.
So I dropped by Motor Vehicle Services here in Trenton just to remind myself it's not that easy to get a license in New Jersey when you're here legally.
What the guy at the desk tells me is regardless of how you're here, you're gonna need 6 points of ID, no matter where you're from. 6 points of identification.
You still need 6 points of ID, Bill. That's something the bill doesn't mess with, actually. It does allow for a second hearing for people who can't come up with enough ID to get their 6 points. One driver says, hey, look, if you can pay your way.
If this is a step closer to them paying taxes, I'm all for it.
Now, Bill, Assemblywoman Quijano says that she'll do them one better. She's hoping that the bill will become a bit of an economic engine.
More car sales, the tolls will increase. Here's a population that are using our roads and they're not paying for it. So let's charge them.
Look, as we know, there's no getting around it. Anything involving the issue of illegal immigration today is going to be polarizing. Governor Christie has said he would never sign an earlier version of the bill. This version will be in committee and not in one of the little rooms, but the big budget committee room Monday afternoon. And we will be there to cover the fuss because there will be one.
New drivers have to show a birth certificate. So no matter how many hearings you go through, an undocumented alien or immigrant, whatever term you want to use, would be unable to produce that. And they could get that license and get on an airplane.
In California, it's created 900 new jobs.
You know, it's interesting you say that. The jobs that are being created are government jobs, and that's part of the problem. In California, they estimated over a 3-year period they would take in $50 million in new revenue, and they celebrated that until they tell you the cost of that new revenue was between $140 and $220 million to the taxpayers.